All right. Not doing a very good job detecting, Sherlock. We're doing a lot of work for you. He's stonewalling us. Please, I just got fire in my dick. Alright, a deer. What does that look like? Is that a valley?
Yeah, probably.
Or is that a valley? That looks like river.
That looks like a river.
And it's a bear?
Yeah,
This thing? Or a wolf?
maybe.
4 legs. Crab.
And this is... Yeah. And the other one is...
I'm not seeing anything on this one. This is the one hiding, right?
Yeah.
It's hiding from the downpour.
Lion? I don't know. I can't say anything in that one.
Yeah. There's a beak kind of here.
Oh,
See
yeah,
that?
you're right, you're right. It's like spitting out water.
Alright. So, deer, 4 legs, crab, or at least I guess you gotta know what the areas are.
Yeah.
But at least we'll know the animals,
Yeah.
is the way I'm looking at it. Alright, Sherlock, you can't... You gotta walk... There you go.
I was gonna say, don't forget to walk towards the bookshelf.
In I go. Here I go, Sherlock.
His head hits the ceiling.
Dunk. Alright.
Okay.
How do I undo it?
So, valley. I think well, deer is what we saw. Right?
Yeah.
We already had the crab go. And then,
Bear,
yeah.
and then beak. Huh?
Um, oh, shit.
What?
We weren't supposed to put the eagle in there.
Put the... Oh, not the eagle?
No.
Everyone else gets to go now.
Well, that's what it was. Everything else was supposed to go, and then the eagle was last.
Fuck off.
Pretty much.
Alright. Crab. Deer. Bear. And then no order?
Yeah. It just said throw everything else in there, and then click on the eagle last.
It did say the last. What made you think they only had 4?
It is elementary. Someone tried to force this safe.
Shut up.
Okay. Who would make this? Oh no, there's cracks in the wood.
There's cracks
Holmes,
in the wood.
Murray has just found a key in the garden.
Oh. Who said that?
I'm hearing voices.
Was that supposed to be Watson?
Mm-hmm.
Where'd he come from? He's not in the building. Peeping
maybe.
through the window?
Yeah, I guess so. It's gonna come crashing through the. He comes diving through the window. Holmes, I found a clue. Oh, thank goodness, I was worried.
Holmes, Murray has just found a key in the garden.
Yes, I
It
heard.
should be done quickly.
What should be? Oh, there was another thing in there, wasn't there? I know
Did you read the notebook?
No.
That's what you need.
I found the key. That's
Because
all
you were
I-
supposed to read it before seeing him.
It's a Mickey Mouse key. Bromsby. Yo, what up, player? Wow, there's a lot of stuff.
Yeah, there is. Yeah.
Seems like a game that one of my friend's mothers would like to play. This is the same mother that played through Myst.
Oh, yeah, it would be kind of one of those games.
Because they get to sit down and read, too.
Yeah, because it says if you close the notebook and you've done everything, you'll hear Watson calling you for you from outside and discovery of a key in the garden. Time to leave the house by the front door and see what's happening out there.
We did. Now we have a key.
Well. Oh,
Actually-
Watson will tell you about finding this new key. Oh, you have to go in the door that said closed.
Closed. Watson, you couldn't believe there was a closed door in there.
Hello.
With the Mickey Mouse key. Oh! Bodies.
Watson, over here.
Potatoes.
My God, this man is dead, Holmes.
Oh, there is
Brilliant
there's a body in
deduction.
there.
I thought perhaps he was tired and decided to rest under a pile of potatoes, which in turn fractured his skull. Watson, you see everything, but fail to observe. I do not have time for trifles.
Oh, really, Holmes? You go too far.
Watson, tell Constable Fletcher to contact Lestrade with all haste. Now, I'd like to look around the house.
Was he
All right,
joking?
Holmes.
Or was he just being a dick?
I don't know. Those look like a bunch of potatoes.
They are potatoes.
I need something.
Potatoes. I need a peeler.
I need something.
Hold on, I have to... There we go.
Dun-dun.
Oh, good, I have matches. I'm gonna roast these potatoes.
I need
I
need something.
Oh, the shoes.
Size 6.
I see.
Oh.
Just hear, like, light munches under the
I recognize
potatoes.
this handwriting.
Just...
Oh, there is a man in those potatoes.
Yep. There's a man
just-
in
I
the
just noticed-
potatoes. Oi.
I just noticed the shoes. They were blending in too well.
This handwriting is identical to the writing on Monsieur de la Mazardiere's visiting card.
Holy shit. Monsieur was killed by potato.
Oh, God.
Binary, no. Except
That's
there's
not
two in there,
binary.
but still, I know.
Quadratic binary.
Oh god. It would be something stupid.
Is that it?
Yes.
Wait. There's a hand mark. Not... Oh, never mind. All right, I guess he's
The
crawling up.
station master assured me he clearly saw Mr. Fowlett board the last train to London. But as Constable Fletcher can attest, the body in the cellar is without question that of Horace Fowlett.
Do you have the station master's statements there in your notes, Watson?
Of course. And be sure that...
It is neither the right place nor the right time to talk about this. We must hurry. I fear if we do not act promptly and with all haste, this second dead body will not be the last. Let us return to Baker Street.
Ba-da-da-da-da-da.
It seems
Watson,
to me
you
that we
fucking
have gathered
idiot.
all of the key elements, Watson. However, before we retire, let's summarize our findings. The questions should be answered yes or no and justified by the evidence or testimony received during the investigation.
All right, well, this is at least a 50-50 quiz.
Yeah.
I hate the game that... I hate that we have to take a quiz.
I know.
Uh,
Did Horace Felt receive a caller the evening he was supposed to leave?
Constable Fletcher. Did Horace receive a caller the evening he was supposed to leave? I'm going to say yes. Were all the guests in the ballroom at the time of the shooting? No.
Yes.
Oh, wait. No? Yeah?
Yeah.
How do we know?
It
It's a
should be
green one.
It should be in the report. I saw it on here a second ago. From Scotland Yard report, I think. Read that.
Sir Bromsby
Follow
and his daughter
tab
have a
is-
good relationship?
And it said no.
Okay, no.
And it's supposed to be the Herman Grimble sharing for Hall 15 of 87.
Yep.
Or 97.
Okay.
Maybe it's not the Scotland Yard report. Maybe there's a different report.
Oops. What was the report the guide said?
It said Lestrade's report. But Lestrade is... He works at, Scotland Yard, so I'm assuming it's Scotland Yard.
British Embassy? No. That was in the safe.
Yeah.
Lieutenant Harrington letter? Oh, wait. Here we go. I'm an idiot.
Oh.
No official involvement as defendant in any criminal on civil matter. No appearance as a witness in criminal. Clayton as a robbery and judgment. Oh, I guess it doesn't say anything.
I guess that one's not it.
Development of the crime? There we go.
Oh, that's it. Okay.
We must have made the question
What?
should be answered yes or no and justified by the evidence. The question should be answered yes or no and justified by
Wait,
the
you have to
evidence
answer
or
yes on that
testimony
one.
received during the investigation.
Oh,
I
I
did
thought
first
it
and
was
then I
no.
changed it. Bromsby to follow it. Well, hold on. Let's try the other one now. Wait a minute. Okay.
Well, he says right there, my difficulties between my nephew and Bromsby or whatever.
The question should be answered yes or no and justified by the evidence or testimony received during.
Difficulties between Grimble and my nephew have taken a critical turn. Doing so much should be right. Is it the date? What's the date on that one? Does it say?
There's no date.
Of course.
Letter to Caracas.
Oh, wait. Go back up.
What?
Or, go back to the other page. Scroll. Try that other one.
Ah.
It is simplicity itself.
It's simplicity.
There we go.
We have answered all the questions.
It's easy.
We shall examine the
That's
evidence
easy.
acquired yesterday. A wood trinket.
Oh, great. You now can
Substance
speak
from
to that man
Fowler's
that we got.
washstand, and the
already
gloves I
spoke
found
to.
at Sherringford
Yes.
Hall.
Hold on, I have to do this first.
We shall examine the evidence acquired yesterday. A wood trinket, substance from Fowler's washstand, and the gloves I found at Sherringford Hall.
Alright. Now we know to move shit around. Well, never mind, there's no dish, so...
Let me study this more closely.
Pick at it.
Let me study this more closely.
Let's do the greasy shit.
A very fine white cotton. I recognize the style of this trinket.
Do you? Oh, that was that. Okay.
Let's examine it under the microscope. Greasy substance. Very interesting.
Pooh.
That was that.
I did it.
Oh, okay.
I could not wait for you much longer. We have but a brief
Aw.
moment to discuss your notes before joining the inspector at Sherringford Hall.
Oh, that's
Poor
what
Strayed must have spent a terrible night.
My word, Holmes, even you have admitted that this case is uniquely perplexing and difficult.
You are, of course, correct. I still have not arrived at a reasonable and definite explanation of these events. You see, Watson, our success lies entirely in our ability to sift through the vast amounts of facts and evidence we have at our disposal and discern which items are of true significance. We cannot allow ourselves to be blinded by the superficial logic of forced hypotheses. We also must not overlook the trifles, as by their very existence they can destroy the most solid of theories. Watson, consider this. All persons intimately involved with the preparations for the reception knew the precise position Sir Bromsby would occupy on that stage. We must remark that they had this knowledge for at least a week beforehand. Numerous experts have made much of the fact that the deadly shot was of unnatural precision. We have also learned that
Unnatural?
Horace Fowler was a renowned expert on all types of mechanical devices and automatons. Then Fowler is found dead a mere 2 days ago. These facts give rise to a serious line of inquiry.
I find your deductions quite probable, Holmes.
But how can we
For
explain
once.
the guest list with notes? Any probable theory about these events must correspond in all ways, including the smallest of details. Watson, I have a general idea of what you discovered during your return to the Flatham railway station. Please correct me if I get any detail wrong. You learned from the station master that several minutes before the arrival of the last train to London, 2 men entered the station one after another. First, there appeared a tall man clothed as a worker. His hat was lowered to hide his eyes, his right hand bandaged. He took a place in the right corner near the platform. A few moments later, Horace Fowler came in and sat down on a bench. He spoke briefly with the station master and by all appearances seemed to be freezing. I can add that you have probably learned that the station master began to work in Flatham only 4 years ago. The rest you can tell yourself.
Really, Holmes, you were right concerning the information I received from the station master. When I entered the railway station...
Oh, I miss Holmes.
Oh. I guess
Jolly
we can-
ho, it's me, Watson.
He looks like he's crooked.
Yes? Ah! What the fuck?
What was that?
Oh, it's probably the camera with this man.
Yeah.
Hello. If you could, I need some information regarding the last scheduled train to the north, specifically the one that ran 2 days ago.
You're one of those fellows from London working with Fletcher, aren't you? Wait a second, let's see, 2 days ago, or rather 2 nights. That was the night when Mr. Fowler was here.
Did you see him?
As clearly as I see you now. But he didn't seem well, he was all muffled up, and every time he opened his mouth it was to cough. The people from the village say that he's an odd one who's always amusing himself with gewgaws and puppets.
What?
What?
Gewgaws.
Geegar.
You know.
Do you see him often?
No, I don't know him that well, because he didn't travel very often. I didn't think it was a good opportunity to make his acquaintance, but he wasn't able to say more than a few words without suffering a sudden coughing fit. It seemed he was travelling to the north. However, I cannot say with any certainty that he arrived there.
Was there anyone else on the platform?
Yes, there was a fellow. I could see his face beneath his cap, and for a second I thought he had a revolver in his pocket, but then I noticed that it was merely his hand. It was all done up with a large bandage, due to some wound, I suppose.
Where was he, exactly?
He stood in that corner over there, and Mr. Fowlett arrived a bit later. I heard the sound of his coughing for about 5 minutes after that. When the train arrived, they boarded the same carriage.
And where might I find this train carriage?
Why, right here. They always use the same carriages when they put together the night trains.
Aha, and here it is. This is most advantageous.
If it would be a help, I can hold the train for 1 or 2 minutes at the station, so you might have a look inside.
Thank you very much.
A Luke?
I would prefer a Luke,
Well, I must investigate
but I got
these
stuck with a Han.
Until later, sir.
Get out.
Oh my. Yeah, so I have a nice sit here for a second. Great. No, I
Good
see ya.
evidence.
It's a feather.
It's poop.
Poop.
Everywhere.
We found a body literally covered in shit.
And potatoes.
Oof. Hit my face. Oh, I can barely walk without Sherlock. Oh, I miss him.
No. Can you go inside?
No, I'm leaving. Goodbye.
Oh.
You can't
Bye.
see me anymore. I'm gone. Just hiding. I cannot go inside unless that counts as inside.
I thought that dude said he's holding the train there for you.
Inside the train?
Yeah.
Oh. Okay.
Oh, you meant inside that. No, I meant the train.
There we go. Gonna have to squeeze in here. Flatham. London
What
Flatham. I know. I'm just being a jerk.
I'm being also.
I'm being a
Flatham.
jerkster. Another feather.
White feather? Is someone travelling with chickens?
Maybe he is a chicken in disguise.
Bark, bark. Hey, we're gonna be late for our basketball tryouts. Because, you know, they're 7 feet tall.
All right.
That was the joke.
Ah.
It's okay. I don't expect you to get it. Ah! A dead body!
Someone has forgotten their cap. And I
Greasy.
believe that hairs on it are red.
It's full of poop.
I don't understand these men. Very confusing.
Feces.
A Chirapaki cigarette. The same as Holmes found at Sherringford Hall.
Sure.
Do I have a... Nothing like a few...
Good stogie to clean the pipe.
A red hair.
Oh.
This is splendid, Watson.
That is one big red hair.
Just eats it.
I did not dare to disturb your thoughts on our way back to London last
Greasy.
night. I had quite
Greasy.
forgotten about this hat.
This will go good with my greasy balls. Has there been a version of Sherlock Holmes? What?
A textureless child. Look at him. His clothes have no textures.
Oh my gosh.
What can
Oh
we do for you today, Mr. Holmes?
my god.
Come near, Wiggins. Mind you look sharp. There'll be
They're
an
like-
extra
Really
guinea for the
creepy
lad
looking
that
shit.
finds
Yeah, that... What is up with the... He's got
Goodbye.
shoulder pads.
We must leave now, Watson. Let us return to Sherringford Hall.
I was gonna ask, has there ever been a... Sherlock Holmes story where Sherlock and Watson were gay?
I don't.
Let's
Other than
phase
like
through
in
this.
fan fiction, no.
Cabby!
Okay. I just was wondering if they did like levels of Batman where there's probably Batman comics out there where he's gay with the Joker or something.
Oh, I don't think so.
If it's comics, it has happened.
My respects, madam.
Yeah.
It would seem that you have received good news.
Oh, it's Miss Bromsby and her admirer, Lieutenant Harrington. It is wonderful to see love bloom despite such tragic circumstances.
It's probably him, right?
Have you ever met Wyatt Collins?
You
The
mean her?
nephew of the late Sir Bromsby.
No.
Oh, I have seen him
The
just
guy
a few
who's trying to
times since I
bang,
was hired at
what's her
Sherringford
name?
Hall.
Oh.
He stopped visiting the hall because of a quarrel with his uncle, I think.
How would you describe him?
He was a very tall and slender young man with a bright red hair. He's not well mannered.
A slender man, if you would say.
Have you seen Inspector Lestrade?
He is with Miss Bromsby and Lieutenant Harrington in Sir Bromsby's office. He's waiting for you.
It kind of sounded like you said Inspectorless Drade.
Thank you for your assistance, Miss Lambert.
You are surely welcome.
What about you?
Hello. You seem to be in a fine mood.
Oh, yes, because I am sure that Miss Bramsby and Lieutenant Harrington will make a splendid couple. He's very handsome and rich.
Yeah, see, I don't know if I trust Lieutenant...
Wait, and how
Harrington.
do you know this?
The brother of my cousin's boyfriend is currently employed in the Queen's Army Hostel. He said that the lieutenant gave him a very generous tip when he carried the lieutenant's trunks during his move.
You don't say.
Yes, and if they decide to get married and make their home here, we won't be afraid for our jobs. And considering their youth, the family wouldn't stop growing anytime soon. I used to be a nurse, you know.
you know what the models kind of remind me of?
Well, I must leave you now.
Please say hello for me to your doctor friend.
Excuse me?
leave you now. Goodbye.
They remind me of Jedi Outcast.
Oh, I can see it.
Okay, I'm just gonna float here.
Closed.
Closed. Damn it, I have to float even higher.
Low.
Just walking like a normal person back here.
Closed.
Just walking like a normal person.
Oh, God. How I...
I'm walking on sunshine. Alright.
Good.
Who am I supposed to be talking to here? The kitchen man.
Closed.
Ah. Fuck.
The stairwell. You need to go to the back to the stairwell.
Alright. Ooh. Pianist having a little fun. Blue, blue, blue.
Hello, Mary.
Hello, sir.
Tell me, Mary, do you remember Wyatt Collins?
Oh, he's a black sheep, that one is. He had a bad habit of stealing from the wine cellar at night. Then he was so saucy, he tried to pin it on the staff the next day. Can you imagine that?
So you weren't fond of him, on the whole?
He spoke ill of everyone. Why, I recall the day our master tossed him howling into the street because a blackguard dared to slander Mr. Grimble.
He was like a
Well,
cat, a
I
little
will see
cat.
you later, Mary.
Goodbye.
Howling in the streets.
Eat shit, Mary. Finally, we get to go upstairs. Oh wait, we were right
Well,
up here.
it's not too early. I've just informed Miss Bromsby about Mr. Fowlett. Besides, I told her about the notes that suggested Sir Bromsby's wish to amend his will in favour of Mr. Grimble. According to our solicitors, this new development does complicate the succession. Let's hope Mr. Bromsby's safe contains an official document which will allow us to see things more clearly. I do hope you've discovered the code, because I did not sleep well last night and I'm in no mood for riddles.
Damn.
All right, fine. I'll just do it. Watch me go.
The sequence of numbers found at Fowlett's should help me discover the code.
This. 5, 4, 2, 3, 2, 1. I don't know if that's it, but 2, 3, 2, 1.
It has no effect.
Okay. Wow, this music is nuts. I did that right? For that to go.
No.
I'm just saying, like, for that. Oh, that's a 6, isn't it? Okay, never mind.
No, it's not even that.
Well, you can't even do 6. Huh.
Oh my god, this is stupid. Okay, so... So, I've got it in front of me, so I'll just explain it to you. Okay, so you see how 1 is 1?
How 1 is 1.
The first one is 1 on its own.
The first.
The second, yeah, so the first number is 1.
Okay, yeah.
The second one is, you've got 1, 1. The third one is, you've got 2 1s.
So. Oh, I think it. Ew. It's stupid.
Yeah.
Wait.
So.
So. Yeah.
Each line below describes the one above. So you've got. So you see how 2 is 1, and then 3 is you've got 2 1s, and then the second one is you got 1 2, and then 1 of 1.
No, I don't get it.
It's really stupid. So you got 1 2 and 1 1. So 1.
Okay, 1, 2.
And then no.
Oh.
You've got 1 1.
1 1.
Then you've got 2 1s.
Which
So
is
you
2.
got 1 and 2. So you got, okay. 2 1. Yeah. 2. That. 1 2 1 1. So single 2 and a single 1. So it's 3.
So why isn't that just adding it?
Because you're not adding it. I'm guessing. Hold on. This is even more confusing. Hold on. Each line describes the row above it. So in description of that last line, there would be 3 1s, 2 2s, 3 1. Oh! Okay. So basically the code is you reading out the third line, or the last line. Okay? So it's 3 1s, 2 2s, and 1 1. So it's 3 1 2 2 1 1.
It is simplicity itself.
It is
That's
simplicity in self. It's
This would be
simplicity.
valuable evidence. Bank statements. What could this key open?
Hot Dr. Pepper. That's right. Hot
I
Dr.
have
Pepper.
no interest in this.
Yes, you do.
I have no interest in this.
How do you know?
What, the lock?
Yeah,
Use
he
the
doesn't
key
care.
on the lock.
You know, he's just like, fuck it.
that.
Fuck that. I hate that lock.
Fuck him.
I hate locks. I did it. Did you see that? Hey. Hey, idiot. You see what I did?
The papers turn out to be a letter from something. You gotta read the letter.
Ah. All this reading.
Seriously.
Sir, your attitude and behavior in this affair that has set us are against the others is vile and contemptible. Abandon all thoughts about the Fairfax Theater and the soil on which it stands. You can conduct yourself as a blizzard, and blizzards always come to a bad end. Dwight Richards, Esquire.
But that won't quit.
$5. Get out of here.
Get out of here.
You got these little pretzels.
Yeah.
Here's a butt that wouldn't quit.
I have a feeling that I should inspect this Fairfax Theatre. It appears to be Bromsby Enterprises territory now, and Grimble's office should be nearby.
Oh, I can cup his face. Hey, check that out. I can't even talk to these folks.
Not one shred of paper about the inheritance. My superiors keep pressing on me, saying that we're going to a crisis in the city. For now, I'll check into this Richards character. What are your plans?
First of all, I will need this key. I presume that you have had neither the time nor the opportunity to inform Mr. Grimble about the current state of the investigation. As it is the weekend, could you ask him to come in?
The weekend.
Rest assured, it will be done.
Miss Bromsby, I will ask you for your continued patience. I have given you my word that I would discover the truth, and upon my word, I shall find it. Gentlemen,
You're not
Watson,
even
we
facing
must
her
take
while
our
you're
leave.
saying that. You are facing that man.
Cement
I think
works.
did it.
But what are we doing at this place? And why did you ask Lestrade to call Herman Grimble to Sherringford Hall?
to ensure Grimble
thought it'd
would
be
not find
funny.
us here. In the pursuit of justice, Watson, we are once more obliged to bend the law.
Sorry, but why?
If Scotland Yard can be shown the necessity of searching the offices of Bromsby's cement works, many things may happen.
Exactly, Holmes.
Now, Watson, we need to find a way into the cement works. Oh, Watson, it seems fortune favors us.
There's a gate.
Hello. Hey,
Hello, Mr.
that
Goblet.
owl?
The last time I saw you, you were filling barrels with motor oil.
Well, I'll be jiggered, Mr. Holmes. It is a small world, isn't it? Your days of roaming the docks are long past now, aren't they? Same for me. Tell me, what brings you to these parts?
Oh no, I'm still a dock roamer, if you know what I mean.
Are you the watchman for this factory?
Not official, like. This would be Fat Dub's job. But I take his place
Fat
on weekends
Dubs?
and he checks in on the by and by.
Dubs, not subs. Oh wait, no.
Who is regular night watchman?
That will be Marty and his dogs. Why, Mr. Holmes?
Oh my
Fat
god,
Debbie
that Yakuza 1 dub is so bad.
In truth, I'm interested in the recent murder of Sir Bromsby. My investigation convinces me
That was
that vital
definitely a
evidence
thing.
may well lie within this place.
Say nothing more. Here's the key for the office. It's the building just to the right after the entrance. The building's in the centre of the workers' cloakrooms. I don't think you'll find much to interest you there. Further in the yard, there's the storehouse for raw materials.
Oh, I thought it said K.
Do you also have the key to the former Fairfax Theatre?
No, I don't have that key. The only key I know of was given to Mr. Grimble when the building was bought. Mr. Holmes, you must make haste, as Dubs has not been by for over 2 hours, so I'd expect
Oh,
him in the
shit.
next quarter hour or so. No need for thanking me. This is small service indeed for all that you've done for me in the past.
We will return.
I'll wait for you.
Oh,
Or not, we'll see.
wait, huh?
we have not saved in a long time. But also, I think that'll probably do it for today, I think.
Yeah, before we start a new area.
Mm-hmm.
Chat along and such.
Grass is still moving. This FMV.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Nice.
Cool. Well, look at us as we go through what other bullshit puzzles will we find? Because there were 2 in this one. That safe one was bad, and the, what do you call it? Well, the safe one, I guess, if you overthink it, can be bad. But the stupid, what do you call it? Sudoku, that was bad.
Yeah.
It was just too much of it. Like, it was just
That
too
was
much.
a huge puzzle.
Yeah.
Like, that was a huge puzzle. And I'm guessing that was to pad the game a little bit more.
Probably. Are we close to the end?
We are not.
Hmm.
We're like still like we're about halfway.
Okay. All right. Well, we'll come back. It'll be fun.
Mm-hmm.
And we'll have a jolly good time. All right. Bye.
Bye.